I really need to figure out how to get you guys straight before I start going live. I'm still making an ornament with that SVG, the gangster rapper one. I don't know what you're talking about. Which one? All right, good morning. It is Monday, which means I am live at 10 a.m. PST every single Monday to hang out with you guys on the internet. We also update members on what's new, what came out today, because we get new files every single Monday from my members, so it's super exciting. Guys, we have so many files that I've decided literally I cannot probably update you all the time anymore on what's going to be coming out, because I have a team of about 8 designers that are going to be hitting the ground running in 2022, and I love designing, and I have so many design ideas and fun things. So Mondays we'll try to do a rundown of everything, but you really want to watch that What's New page if you're a member, because that's where we will plug everything. Good afternoon in Michigan. Good morning from California. I guess 10 a.m. is still morning, but like I have one cubby empty. I need to do something in there. So I've been setting up the backdrop and everything. I'm trying to film some videos today, surprisingly. Let me see what you guys can see, because in there you guys can't see the table, but sometimes it looks a little different. You can see it a little bit. Too much headspace. But I just feel like you guys are like looking. It's probably good. All right, today we're gonna do a paper craft. I'm so excited to do this because I did not design it, and Jess did, and Jess makes really awesome paper stuff for my members, and I've been so busy finishing the website that I have not been able to actually just like, I literally see all these things and I'm like, I just want to make, and you guys do a great job of using our files and making stuff, but I really want, hi Tish, I really want to start creating with the files that my team is making and all the things. So starting off with Jess's paper gift card box, which it is what, how many days until Christmas? If you're like me, gift cards are like the easiest route to go, but people expect DIY stuff from you. So let's make a DIY gift card box, and you can put some candy in it or something, and then you give them a gift card. Everybody loves gift cards. I love gift cards. And if you have someone who you know is like just not going to use it, get them a Visa gift card. Thank you for loving my sweatshirt. It's actually sold out at Two Wild Roses Boutique. It's Tiffany's Boutique. I got it last year, and she had one left, and someone bought it last week because I wore it last week. I literally wait all year to wear this hoodie or this crew neck, so I wear it as much as I can in December. So I need to make some more Christmas hoodie or Christmas crew necks, but like it literally sits in a box, and I'm like, get it out because it's time. It is time. I'm still working on my houses from Melissa Sweet Buttercup Designs. I need to get my life together and get them done. Yeah, so I'll say that. That helps me think of something. If you're in the Sacramento area, we're gonna start here. Stephanie is gonna be mad that I'm saying this, but I literally was talking to my other cousin last night. She owns a bar and grill here in Sacramento, but we were talking about doing a live craft event with anybody who's in my Sacramento peeps. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'll give you guys more information next Monday after I talk to Steph about it, because I want to keep her updated on that. Merry early Christmas, everyone. Yep. So I actually am going to be cutting live today. You guys know my anxiety about that. I have some pattern vinyl in here too. Because I just don't ever know, like, is my Cricut going to act up on me? Is Design Space gonna crash? So I don't typically cut live, but I'm gonna do it today. And if all else fails, we don't finish the craft, but we're gonna finish the craft. Am I frozen? What's going on? Okay, there we go. I wish I lived in California. But Laura, that is not to say that we are going to be testing out some stuff this year to see like what events look like and what fun things happen and all the stuff. So I own a bar restaurant in Wisconsin that has plenty of room to do a meet and greet for a live, maybe when it gets warmer here, so you don't go to temperature shock. From Pat. Yes, so that is kind of what I'm thinking is, so I went to a paint and sip on Saturday at her bar, and you literally get a drink and then you paint. But I was like, we could really do, like with the box launch or something, like people could come and make it together. That inspired me to talk about it because you were saying that you're still working on getting your paper stuff done um, from Sweet Buttercup Designs. So I'm the same way. I'm like, I wish I could have like 2 hours where I just sit down with other crafty people and make things. So Pat, I would love to get that conversation going on what time of year is the best to come out there and try to do these all around the United States. So you don't have to come to California to meet me and all the things. But and with that, Stephanie, you missed something. If you missed the live, she literally was like, do you need anything for the live? And I was like, no, I'm good. And then I'm like, wow, you really just said something she doesn't know about. So if you and Sam do one in Michigan, I'll be there with bells on. Yeah, I mean, I love to travel. So 2019, I stopped all travel just to kind of refresh and get my feet on the ground and figure out what I needed to do with my life. And then I'm going to download these files while we talk. So what I'm doing is I'm going on to Auntie.com, going to the What's New page. I'm going to download the gift card, the 3 different gift cards. I'm going to upload them into Design Space and decide after that which one I actually want to do, because I'm not sure how brave I'm feeling today with paper crafting. So I'm not a paper crafter. I love paper crafting. I really, really do. I'm just not I don't do it all the time. So I'm like, is this going to be hard? Every time I do one, I'm like, that was so easy. Why am I so afraid of this? So I'm going to download all 3. The gift card basic sleeve, literally, I think is just one little piece. So we will definitely make that. And I don't know if the gift card explosion box or the Christmas explosion box, I feel like the Christmas explosion box, I just shared it on Instagram, is not harder, but a lot more pieces. So I think for me, the hardest part is like keeping track of what the pieces are after I cut them out of paper. So we will see. I'm going to upload them all and look at them and decide after I do that. So what was I saying? Stephanie just said listening on my phone, and I won't. I'm on board. Okay. So yeah, it literally was a thought I had on Saturday. And my cousin was like, yeah, I get, like a few of your boxes together and you can come here and do them here. And, members would get to come to the event and like all the things. And so, yes, if you have a location around the United States that you would be happy with me coming and hosting an event there, I am down to hear where you guys all are from. So, okay, so the gift card explosion box, the shaker lid looks intense. Do not resize. Okay, so these are the first time that Jess is an amazing craft designer, so I trust her designs. So sometimes I don't look at them, and nobody ever has issues with them, and if they do, she fixes them right away. But like, ooh, that explosion box though looks intense. Ooh, should we start with a gift card sleeve? Why is that one? Okay, let's start with the gift card sleeve. I feel like I can make like 20 of those in one sitting and be good. So I'm going to start with the gift card sleeve, and we'll make a few of those. I'm actually going to do them out of some of these fun patterns, and then I'll do some out of the Christmas patterns too, because then I'll have a bunch lying around that I can give away for birthdays and all that stuff. I don't have any gift cards on hand to show you guys what they look like. Let me get this put into Design Space and pray that everything goes well with Design Space. I brought my dongle and my cord in case, the Bluetooth monster wants to come out today and not connect. Everything goes great until technology gets in the way, right? So, all right, while that's uploading, I gotta read the comments. I'm new to paper crafting, trying to figure out score lines, etc. Yeah, and jump in, play with it. This actually, the one I'm about to do right now, will be the perfect craft for you to start with. So let's start there. Let's start at the very beginning. This is literally one cut and I think 4 score lines. So 1 cut and 4 scores ago. If you, I could roll in a trip to my happiest place on earth, Sonoma, with a crafting trip with you. Doggies are glaring at me now. Back as soon as you take care of things. Giving Auntie members come to Seattle. Yes, Seattle will be a great one. Houston. I am all for going anywhere to meet you guys and see you guys. Not necessarily. Yeah, I'm up for all of it. So, okay. Let's see how Design Space is doing. Sign in. That's a big one. Sometimes I'm signed out randomly. I think, let's see. I hate when it gets signed out because I like, you know, the password situation. Okay, it's a basic one, so got it. What's new? Destination pages, universal search, and more shapes. Woo! So they're updating things. That's fun. Okay. Let's start a new project and upload. I'm gonna just upload these bad boys in, even if I'm not ready to make them yet. I'm gonna upload all 3 of them so we have them. I love SVG uploading. I literally just uploaded one. If this was a JPEG or an or PNG or something like that, it would take forever because there's like 8 million steps. So now I'm uploading my SVGs. Okay, I got all 3 of them uploaded, but drag and dropping and uploading. Okay, let's start with the easy one. Let's see. I'm gonna make a square the size of a gift card just to make sure this is sized the correct size. Anybody know what size a gift card is, by the way? Is it like 2.5 by 3? Why am I in timeout? I don't know. What does that mean? Width 3, height 2.5, I feel like is the proper size for a gift card. Is that right? So, no, maybe 3.5 by 2. 3.5 by 2.5. That looks more right. Hold on. So Jess designs these to be perfect when they come in, I think. I don't personally know how to do that. I don't know how to design so that you don't have to resize in Design Space. It's like, but I know how to do it in Silhouette Studio because when you design it and then you upload it, it's the same exact size. Cricut Design Space likes to resize things. So I know there's a way to do it, but I don't know. But I'm gonna just look it up unless you guys have told me already. I would love to do crafting retreat in a resort in Colorado. Anything to go back home. Colorado for sure. You guys know my niece moved there. I need any excuse to go there and bombard her. Okay. What am I looking for? It is so hard to juggle commenting, being live, and crafting on a Cricut with my computer. It's just, it's hard. What was I saying? The size of a gift card. Size of a gift card. You guys won't have to do this because I'm going to tell you right now how and what. 3.37 inches by 2.125 inches. Okay, good to know. So I'm going to make a square that size just to make sure that my paper craft is the right size for my gift card. So 3.375. And I'm just going with the first answer I found. So if that's wrong, then that's wrong. By 2 and 1.25. I do love that Design Space gives you the option for 3 decibels after, you know? Okay, that looks right. So now I'm just gonna position this on top. Okay, when this imports into Design Space, it's perfect size. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, you just upload this and cut it. What we need to do is just click on, there's 2 cut lines and there's the basic, they're both set to cut. We want them to, Yes, there's a score line and a basic cut line. So, but they're both called basic cut. So the top one, you want to click that and turn that to score. And I will do a specific paper crafting video pretty soon. I'm working on something like that will show you this side of it. But I'm gonna drag over all of it and attach it after I've changed my score lines. Now I'm gonna click make it, and I'm gonna, in this step, sometimes I like to duplicate it on that step, but I'm gonna duplicate it on this step just because it's very basic, and I just wanna make a few of them. Just to show you guys. So I'm gonna put, I wanna make however many fit on a sheet. Let's see, do 4 fit on a sheet. So now I'm gonna click continue. And literally just gonna cut a bunch of these with you guys, because then we can keep them lying around. You can keep them and then doctor them up later with a cute tag. Let's make some Christmas ones to start, because I feel like we need to do that. So I at least have those done. Acetate is what we need for when we do a shaker lid. Very scared of that box, but we can do it. All right, let's do little Christmas trees. So we're gonna get 4 gift card holders out of 1 sheet of paper. And let's do these little snowmen. Oh, that's the same one. It's just snowmen's on the back. Okay, so let's do one with these little snowflakes. Okay, so we're gonna get 8 Christmas gift cards out of 1. I want to make any out of this. The gold is really cute, or the little ornaments is cute. And the double-sided papers are always really fun, because then you don't have to like worry about the inside. So, of course, Bluetooth, you want to be rude. Bluetooth preferences. I'm going to just disconnect from all the machines I own. Forget all the machines, remove them all. So this is not typically an issue a lot of people have, but if you own more than 1 machine and you've connected to a lot of them, this can be an issue. But for me, it's always an issue. Turn Bluetooth on. What is this asking me to do? Hold on. Maker. We're using the original Maker today, which is always the one that gives me the most issues. That's why we blinged it, because I barely ever use it. Why did I choose to use it? Okay, we want Bluetooth. Bluetooth Maker 1. Oh, change on canvas. Okay, gotta go back. Change it to, this is really annoying that you have to do this now. You have to go back to the design space and change your machine that you're using. Again, only a problem you have if you have more than 1 machine. So I'm not complaining, but it is one of those problems. And if you have like a business and you have multiple machines, or you just like to get your craft on and you have a bunch of machines, it can be a little annoying. Okay, we're good. We're connected. Let's, what was I saying? Double-sided paper is awesome, because then the inside looks cute too. And I really love this, but the back is like, you know how they make like a sheet that's like for randomness? Does anybody ever use these? These would actually be really cute to cut out and put on the front of our, we're gonna use them today. We are gonna use them today. I didn't bring scissors because I have some though. Don't freak out, guys. This one's cute too, but these are a little big. But I wanna use these too. We're gonna make some cute, if we get through this craft, and that's it, don't judge me. But I will attempt the explosion box. It's scary. It's really scary. Okay, light cardstock, light grip mat. Let's cut some paper. We also need our scoring tool. So I'm going to load that in. So the Maker, I believe I've given you guys false information before. I used to think that you could not use the scoring tool with your Maker, which I prefer the scoring tool over the scoring wheel any day, because you don't have to change out what you're doing. You don't have to stop in the middle of your craft. You can set it up. But if you are using the Maker series, I feel like it is so complicated now. My poor beginners are literally going to be like, what are you talking about? So I'm gonna go over here and change it to scoring stylist and apply it. I don't know if I have to do that every single time. I wish I could just like have a default setting and say like this is what I use. I don't use a scoring wheel, so leave me alone. Like, or I don't own one, or maybe you could like plug in all the things that you own, and then it leaves you alone. It's like, we know you don't have a scoring wheel, so we're gonna leave you alone. Okay, so I have it on light cardstock. I believe that works for this. I just buy the cardstock packs, and then it says like what thickness they are, but the pack doesn't say what thickness it is, as far as I know. So we're just gonna go with light cardstock and hope that that works. Don't fall off, I need you. Okay, so we are ready to go. We're ready to load. I'm gonna load this in. There's so many more steps with all the new updates and stuff. Like now you have to do a lot. Okay, cut. All right, we're good to go. Scoring stylus is loaded. Scoring lines have been attached to our cut lines. They were changed to scoring lines, not cut lines. And you can save that now once you change it to how it needs to be, or resize if you need to. I didn't need to resize this. You can save it as a project that you can go back to, and it will always be there ready to go the way that it is. So let's go read some comments. All right. Hi, Jen. I've never gotten my Bluetooth to work. I know we discussed this before, but where do you get that size paper? Okay, 12 by 12 paper, I usually just get in packs at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. If your Bluetooth isn't working, that's a whole issue in itself. And I don't know, there's so many things that could be wrong with it, but the most problem is after I cut and hit finish it. I'm not sure what that meant. I just got my USB adapters for my Mac today, so I didn't have the option until today. Right, so if you have a Mac, wait, your Mac, Sam, do you have a computer now? You have a computer. How did I miss this? That's amazing. So you need dongles for any MacBook that you have. So that's why one of the reasons with the Bluetooth issue, it gets so frustrating as a Mac user, because you're then now frustrated with your Mac because it doesn't have a USB port, and you're frustrated with Cricut because it doesn't work the way that you want it to work with the Bluetooth. So dongles. I got this at Falling Price. I don't know if anyone has Falling Prices in their area, but got this for $2 at Falling Prices. My Bluetooth doesn't work, and sometimes just if you have the option just to plug in your machine, it kind of takes the headache out of like worrying if Bluetooth is going to work, or I don't know, like sometimes I just like technology just is more annoying than it does help sometimes. Where do you get a dongle? You can get them on Amazon, honestly. Like, that's where I most of the time get my dongles. But I would suggest something that has a wire, because frustrating part about a Mac is if it plugs right into your laptop, it can get like hit or damaged, or it can damage the ports on your laptop. And the Type-C is supposed to be like super lightning fast, and that's why like they say, we did it because we love you. I feel like you did it because you don't love us, but just saying, so that way if this gets hit or whatever, then it is not damaging my port by hitting that. Does that make sense? Jessica says the newest Mac has the ports back so much easier. Of course they do. Of course they do. So one day maybe I'll get that one, but my Mac is like, that was like a pretty penny when I invested in like the big size Mac. So I'm not getting a new Mac anytime soon. Okay, so light cardstock worked. Can you guys hear the wind? It is a blustery day, and they lock our garbage cans, and people just throw bags out there, and now there is garbage flying everywhere. That is crazy. Weird. I don't have problems with my MacBook and my Bluetooth. I didn't see Sam. I had a MacBook for a bit now. Love my iPad, but a laptop is so much better. I guess I missed that in the updates, but I thought maybe you did. Are you serious? You can use your scoring tool on the maker. What have I been doing with my life? Thank you for this. Love my maker, but I can't stand to change all the tools. Yes, it's game changer. I literally was about to write the Cricut off completely, the maker off completely, when I thought you had to buy the scoring wheel, but you have to change it on your computer. And if you change it on your computer, then you can use it. You just load it like you would your Explorer. Another one of the reasons why I really just love the Cricut Explorer, because I'm like so less techy. The less techy you get, like we are crafters, we like to be crafty, we don't necessarily like to be techy. If you're with me. If you're with me. Okay. One of the things I don't like about paper crafting is having to clean off little scraps on my mat. But you know what? You get used to it. I will get used to it, I should say. Plus this tool is really good for that. And I really like, this is why I like using the light grip mat too, is because I don't want the paper to get stuck to the mat, where when you rip it off, like the back of the paper is stuck on and you just rip the front half. Ugh, Cricut problems. Like, are you with me? Okay, let's cut another one and we will have 8. Look how easy that was. And I literally just made 4 little handmade things for somebody who I'm gonna get a gift card for, because I don't have time to make a bunch of handmade gifts. But if you do, I encourage handmade gifts. I love handmade gifts. I love making handmade gifts, but I don't necessarily love not having the time. Some seasons, you don't have the time for it. So you just fold this like so, and then it tucks in like this, and then the inside has the little slots for you to put the gift card. So super easy. Like I said, if you came here and you're like, I just want to see you do a scary craft, I wanted to start with something easy and simple so that you guys play with this, do this. I'm gonna make 8 in 10 seconds. Like, I know it's a little exaggerating, but we're all good, you know? And also you can, I'm using the same paper, but I can make different ones because I can fold them the other way if I wanted to. So let's make them go this way on this one. And then I just cheated. I used the same paper, but I have 2 different colors because they're different inside and outside. This is why paper crafting is so good. It's so good. And I don't need transfer tape. I don't need heat elements. I may need some glue, especially for the next craft I'm gonna attempt. But yeah, I think I would go, I just started this one, but for my next round, I'm gonna do light cardstock, but add a little pressure because it is leaving just a little bit of pieces stuck. So if you're ever noticing like it's cutting, but it's leaving some elements behind, then just up your pressure. Just there's a little spot that says more pressure or less pressure, and it's hard to see the scoring line on this side because it's made, I designed it. I put it on the other side of the paper, but we got it. Okay, so out of that I got 3, and this one I want to go this way. So I'm actually gonna get, out of 2 pieces of paper, 8, but 4 different styles of them. Am I doing this right? Okay. I'm like, if you can't do this one, you can't do any of them. To me, I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself over here. Chip builds, you need to share paper cutting on the Glow Forge. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't have a Glow Forge, so I won't be doing that. But chip builds could do that. I'm covered between you and my sister. I need some of that paper. This pack, I think these packs are from this year at Michael's, but I do have some leftover Christmas packs. I love buying the packs, but honestly, they're like, I end up using all the paper that I wanted from the pack, and then I'm left with like half of the pack left with all the paper that I was like, eh. But those papers are really good to do like lining pieces or little things that you want to prep or test, you know? So I didn't do more pressure on this round, but I'm going to try to remember to do it on the next round. We're going to attempt to cut the next thing. Now that we're warm, that was just the warm up, guys. We are moving on. So let me get the next round cut before I fold all these. The next round cutting. I'm curled up on my sofa with my blanket. I'm freezing, procrastinating on my crafting. Amanda, you get up right now. You do your crafting. No, I feel you. I feel you. I had such a good, restful weekend this weekend. When I know this week is crazy, like insane. So if I know a crazy week is coming, I try my hardest. We Sabbath on Saturdays because Dustin's a pastor, and so Sundays are kind of crazy. So I actually start working on Sundays. So Saturday is our rest day. And this week, I went to the Paint and Sip at my cousin's bar and grill, and then, but literally everything I did was like resting. I worked out, which I know some people don't think that's rest, but like, it's good for you to feel rested because it's just good for your body. And then I sat in the spa for like 45 minutes, and then I breathed a lot, and anyways, this week is crazy. So my point being, if it is your time to rest, rest, girl. I'm up. Amanda, rest if you need to rest. But if you don't need to rest, get up and craft. Okay, so are we ready? Before I fold these, I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna resize anything. I'm literally just gonna attach the score lines, and guys, I'm scared, but this is supposed to fit a gift card. Okay, I'm adding it to the canvas. Oh my gosh, this has a lot of pieces. It says do not resize. Okay, I'm not resizing it. The shaker lid needs that many pieces of paper. It needs that many okay, I'm just gonna cut this. I'm gonna turn the score lines to score lines, attach the pieces as I know how to do with my letters, and then I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna delete shaker lid. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I see. Okay, wait. Do I see? One lid is for shaker. I think I'm just going to cut it all. So then I get the shaker lid out of it, and I get the regular lid out of it. And then, yikes. Okay, like I said, if this scares me and it scares you and we can get through it, we're going to get through it. I'm just going to go to my basic cuts and turn them into scores. So I just like to look at the right-hand side and go from the top to the bottom and find anything that is just those lines, and I'm going to turn those to score lines. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm doing both lids. I'm going to turn off the basic words. 5. I'm scared. I'm officially scared. Okay, hold on. This is a score line. Okay, score line. Yikes. This is another score line. Score. Again, once I set this up though, I can save it, and it will be a file that I can just go back to on Cricut Access, and I can make this over and over and over. And I feel like once you make one, then you're like, oh, that was actually really easy. Or I want to make it just a little bigger, so I'm going to resize it now, or just a little smaller. Okay, so in total for this box, this is the shaker lid explosion box for gift cards. The other one is for fanciness that I'm not sure if I want to do yet. But this one in itself is scary. So now I'm going to attach the parts I know for sure. Ungroup these. So I'm going to ungroup the whole thing, drag over the lid and attach that, drag over this lid and attach this, drag over this lid and attach this, drag over those and attach those. I don't know if I have to attach anything else over here. I'm just literally going to cut every different color out of a different colored paper. I'm just going to go with the design and see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, I think I need to attach the yellow and the score line here. Attach. Okay. And then I need to attach all 4 yellows. Basic cut. And each little yellow has a score line that goes with it. So I'm going to attach that. together. So there's 4 of those. That is for the gift card holder portion, I believe. Okay. And then did I miss something? I think I missed, scary. I'm gonna move these out of the way. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. I really need to set up so that you guys can see my laptop. But, okay, so the base has a score line as well. I'm gonna move these yellows off so I can grab them. I'm gonna be confused, but I'm gonna be okay. Okay, I'm gonna attach. Is it just because this is so big that we want them in 2 pieces? I'm gonna attach. So the base has, what is going on? Okay, I'm gonna grab from the sidebar because it's easier for me to do that. Attach that, and then click that purple and grab that score line and attach. Okay, I think I attached all score lines, and now I'm gonna save this before I move on. Save as gift card box, because I don't want to do that again, but I have it done now. So if Design Space would let us share our projects that we upload, that would be a different story, but we can't do that. So now I have that set up. It's all sized the way that Jess has it designed. How do we change them to score lines? So I will have a video, quick video overview of that, but basically on the right side, you click the line that it needs to be, and then up on the left side, there's a drop down that says operation, and then that changes that cut to either be a score line, a cut line, other things, all the engraving line, I guess. There's a bunch of things that they're doing to go along with the tools they have. Okay, so I believe there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 score lines you're gonna need to convert to score lines, but that's me doing the box bottom, the shaker bottom and the top. I don't know, I'm just cutting the whole thing, and then I'll let you know. Maybe we'll figure it out together. This is 11 cuts, but we're gonna do this, and I'm just gonna pick 11 different papers. Ooh, I need to know what one's the shaker though. I do need to know that for sure. Let me just go back really quick. And the shaker lid is gray. Okay, the gray box is the shaker lid. So, I got this. Now I'm gonna get a piece of acetate for my first square then, because that's my shaker lid. I'm doing it. I am doing the shaker lid. I am not afraid. I can do this. You gotta start with affirmations sometimes. So, we got it. We got it. How you guys doing over here? Okay, this is going to be fun. I'm getting my paper out to do this. Yes, do it, girl. I'm gonna make the mediumest hard one with you guys, but I'm making it the harder version way with the shaker. But I'm also making the other lid too, so you guys can see the difference, because you don't have to do the shaker lid. And if anyone knows a better place to get acetate, I don't carry it yet. I mean, we could probably try to find a acetate supplier, but like, I don't carry it, so if anybody has it, it's expensive. Cricut's is like a lot, and this is my second. Doing those boxes, man, that was a lot. I used a lot to try to do all those boxes. Okay, so the thing with acetate by Cricut is it actually has which I probably had a scrap that I could have used, but I'm not used to this yet. I'm not used to knowing like all my pieces. So there's 2 pieces of plastic on the sides. I also would like to get a supplier that doesn't do this, because I feel like this is just a lot of garbage. You guys know me. I'm a semi-environmentalist at times, but I really just don't like plastic and garbage. Michael says acetate. Do they have other brands of acetate? Like not Cricut brand? I like Cricut's, like the ones that have the little foil on them, but, ooh, I bet you could foil this. I didn't even think of that. Okay, we are going to cut the acetate top. Jessica, I'm sorry if I'm not understanding your design, but it's me, it's not you, it's me, because I'm not a paper crafter, but I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Okay, I gotta change the setting though, because we're cutting acetate. I can leave it the next round because we're gonna just cut cardstock, with extra pressure, light cardstock with extra pressure, which just makes me wonder, is it regular cardstock that I should be cutting it with? But, you know, and then I'm going to change this to acetate, but then after acetate, we're going to change it back to cardstock with extra pressure, and then we're not going to have to change it since then. All right, we're running into Bluetooth issues. Welcome to the party. That's what happens here. To continue, please connect your maker. We're trying. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Bluetooth preferences. Okay, we got it. We got it. It's good. Don't need to worry. Recollection says clear acetate for 99 cents, which means it probably goes on sale often. I didn't know that. Like in the sheets that you get at Michael's, because I'm going to need to stock up on a good sale day. Okay. Acetate, I have that saved into my favorites, so it's just sitting right there. We're ready. I'm not scoring anything on this, so I don't need to make sure I have the scoring stylus set. Once I set the scoring stylus, though, I won't need to reset that as long as I'm on the same project. But I can't remember what I was gonna say. If you are doing this craft, don't change the colors if you're a newbie, because just go with the colors. Don't try to cheat and go, okay, I'm gonna put paper here, paper there, and cut. Like, if you're a newbie, just go with the design. It's gonna be 11 mats. We're gonna get through it together. We just did one. See how fast that was? And don't try to cut corners on your first time of doing this. So here is my acetate lid. We are 1 down, 10 more cuts to go. Okay, now I'm just gonna go with cute Christmas things. I'm not even gonna try to figure out oh, I want this specifically for the top. I'm just gonna pick my favorite papers and I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna actually use a lot from this box or this pack because it has a lot of paper left. Oh, this is such a cute one. And this is foiled, so I'm hopefully it cuts through it all. But we already did one with foil and it was fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure my scoring stylus is set to the stylus and not the wheel because I'm using the maker. If you have the Explorer, you don't need to do that. And then I'm gonna set my pressure, and my pressure should be the same at all times. So this is already triggering me, not in the bad way, in a good way, to tell me that I need to make sure I have my wheel set. If I don't have a wheel in there and it thinks I'm using the wheel, it's gonna stop me and go, you don't have the wheel in. So either way, you're gonna be prompted to change it. So I'm gonna edit my tools to scoring stylus. Now I don't need to do that for the rest of the cuts as long as I'm still on this project. As long as Cricut Design Space doesn't crash or anything. And then I'm gonna load, but I have it set to acetate. I need to go back, change it to light cardstock, change my pressure to a little more, and then we're good to go. I'm gonna keep that way. I feel like you can save settings, but things are changing so much. Okay, I'm loaded, we're good. I'm ready, edit tools, scoring stylus, apply. Why did it make me do that again? Okay. Now we're good. It won't blink until you're ready, until it's ready for you. I know you might be ready, but it's sometimes not ready. So there are a lot of steps they've added, but the steps actually help you make less mistakes. So there's that. Okay, the one thing I also realized I don't like right now about the new machines and the new design space and all the things, it says it's 100% done, and it's not. Have you noticed that? It will say 100% done, and it will literally have another 2 minutes left on the cut. Okay, that was 100% done with scoring. So, we'll see. While I'm waiting for that, I can fold these. So we have 11 cuts to make this box. When you get it down, though, you could probably start to add, 2 pieces to 1 page or whatever to make it go faster. But I'm just learning how to make the box right now. So I don't want to try to make a bunch all at once. But when I got it down and I want to make everybody a cute box, this would be adorable for our thankful boxes that we do every year. Because, honestly, this is such a cute paper, and if I wanted to make 4 boxes at once, I could have set it to 4. It would have cut out of this paper. But, we're just trying to learn the box, and maybe by you watching me, you guys will fully understand it, and then you won't need to be so patient. And maybe you're a master paper crafter and you're here to help me today, because I know I got some of you guys out there. Okay, I need a bigger crafting space. I shared in my stories today that I'm going to be bringing you guys along for the process that we are doing. We are looking at adding a studio over our garage at home, so I can actually have this space back at home so I can craft with you guys live and film things and craft whenever I want. So if you guys are interested in following that, watch my Instagram stories. Oh, I'm gonna line this up here. Does it matter? What is it? Oh, these are like the little taggy holder things, which are tiny, but that's fine. I really feel like I could just move a lot of these pieces to one piece of paper, but for our sake, for no mistakes being made, I'm gonna do it one step at a time. So you see how much easier it is now that I have my pressure setting and everything. Like, it just load and cut. Pick another paper, load and cut. So if you are being picky, I would say find your more favorite pieces and pick the bigger stuff. Like this one is little pieces of paper, so I don't know if you're gonna see the trees on it, but it's not using up very much of my paper either, so I have a bunch of paper left. Okay. I have not even had time to try paper crafting yet. That's a plus, Amanda. Not sure. I ordered my acetate on Amazon. The prices are great and 1-day delivery. Good to know. You should see about a pull-out shelf for your work surface like old teachers' desks have. That's a good idea. So the idea for the studio at home is literally recreating almost our kitchen, but without appliances. So I love crafting in the kitchen, but when I'm crafting at home, I instantly go to our countertop because it's like a big open space. It's like, you know, it's just easy to, I don't know. So the IKEA storage that we used for our kitchen is so amazing for craft supplies. Like the storage drawers that come out and the space that you get, and the size of it is like perfect for crafting machines. So yes, I actually have taken over part of our kitchen storage for my craft supplies at home, and that's where I craft at home now, is in the kitchen under our island. And so I'm like, if I could just have this same space in a crafting space, and I wouldn't have to be in the kitchen all the time making a big old mess, which is all fine and dandy. Like, there's nothing wrong with crafting in the kitchen, but it is a profession, and I also have lights and cameras and all the things. So it's like, it's a little different when it's an actual studio versus just a craft space. Okay, let's go to the next paper. We're on 4. We're moving quite along. We're gonna do this, and this box is gonna be amazing. And a part of me was just like, just walk away. You don't want to do this today. And part of me was like, yes, you do. Get your booty in there and make the paper box. Because once you get started on it, for me, it's like the pieces get a little overwhelming and like keeping track of them and not losing them. So I'm gonna get really good at paper crafting by not losing my pieces and keeping them in a safe space where I'm not going to lose them right there under my laptop. All that to say, this table used to be 2 of these when it was downstairs. I just didn't want to bring both of them up here, and I use the other one downstairs when I'm actually cricketing down there, but I don't often do that, so it's like, should I just bring it up here? Yeah, the IKEA storage info. So actually, it's the kitchen cabinets that I used, and their kitchen cabinets are very affordable compared to like their actual furniture or furniture that you would use in a craft store. So our cabinets were so cheap for a kitchen that we were able to save money on the cabinets, and we did the nicer countertop. We were able to go with like an actual quartzite countertop because we saved money on the the cabinets. But the cabinets we have, I don't know the exact names, but I will share all those details on my She Stays Home Instagram. I want to bring you guys along for the whole process because I'm really excited about it. I'm going to use the other side because I love this paper. Although I guess I could use it on the lid too. The cool thing about the double-sided paper is you could, if you like, I don't know. Maybe I won't because I don't want to get confused. I'm gonna stick to the process that I chose in the beginning. Okay. We're on Mat 5. Let's do this. And again, these are different lids. Like, I think I'm gonna have a couple extra lids. So if I wanted to just go, oh, I really like the shaker lid and that lid, I could just recut the box portion of it at the same size. And then, oh, I see why we don't want to resize this at all. It's a gift card box, so we don't want to resize this. So this is made for gift cards. I want to make so many of them because this is cute for those people who are just like, here's a gift card, like here's something cute, I put it in. But like for someone special, you want that. Hi. Someone's trying to get in here. I'm like, so anyways, I love being in an office building. Again, why I would love to craft in my studio at home. I wouldn't have people. We're in an office building, so like it's 100% okay for people to like knock on your door and come in. So this studio is actually upstairs where there's a door, so people can do that. And then it's awkward because I'm like, hi, bye, I'm doing something right now. So anyways, I want to bring you guys along with that. We have the engineer come out and give us a quote on what he thinks like the whole thing would cost, and it's a lot cheaper than if I were to buy land and put up place. Like we've kicked around a lot of ideas, but pretty sure it's the best route for us to go. So we're going that route. I guess I could start folding some of these too while the other parts are cutting. Okay, I think this is the base or the top. I don't know what all these pieces are, honestly. Jess, I'm gonna need your help. I need more paper. All right. Ooh, this one is so cute. Look at these stars. Man, I love paper. Snowman. Oh, this one's cute. It's like sewing. Look at how cute that is. It's scissors and thread, and I literally was about to be like, how do they know? Like, we love crafting. Duh, it's Michael's. Like, you're there, you love crafting. So, look how cute this paper is. I don't remember buying this or getting this, but look at the little animals. Sorry, guys. I know I influenced a lot of you guys last week with the planner stuff because y'all were like, okay, Tay, we hear you. We ended up getting all the things you talked about last week. I can't help it that all this stuff is so cute and everything I like is really cute. So, sorry. All right. The hardest thing, not the hardest, it's not hard, but the little hole at the top, like you got to kind of overlap it if you want. And I could load it this way, but then the pattern's upside down. So, you got to figure that out. It's all those things. My hubby and I made a formal living room, my creative studio. Right, so originally when we bought this house, it does have an amazing space for us to use in the living room, but it is the living room. And again, it's not just a craft room that I can clean up. Like I had lights, and with just sponsors and stuff, like you get a lot of supplies and then we were packaging products. So getting our products out of the home was a game changer. Like never going back to that. Never want to package products at home. Never want to get massive amounts of boxes shipped to my home anymore. Like that is all amazing. I want to have this area at home. So if I want to craft at 2 in the morning with you guys, I can do that. So we're literally, it's just going to be a dream space. I've never had a space that I actually designed and tried to figure out exactly what I need and want and all the things. And just feel like it's going to be really fun and really awesome. And Haley from the Foiled Plan really got me excited because when I saw hers finished, I've been watching her whole process, and they literally like renovated their whole home. And it made me excited. And I've been over renovation for a while, but this we'd actually have contractors do, because it's such a big project. It's not just like a bathroom remodel. So do I need to save this piece? It's the piece that came out of here. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put it in the maybe I need it pile. I need sticky notes for like, what is this? I realized the other day with my 100% done message, 80% of the time you are not done. Yes, we had to put a barn door on the space to close it off to rest the house so I can close the mess off. Yeah, and we had like curtains that I would close, but it still wasn't like, I'm filming, like it's like a curtain. I need like quiet. And then my dogs, so it's gonna be over the garage where the dogs will not interfere. It will be a dog-free zone probably, because they are so loud and obnoxious. But we love them. We love them. We love our puppies. But Hunter made it into 2 reels this week. If you guys didn't see him on Instagram, you should watch them, because his reels don't get as many views as the other reels. And I'm like, Hunter, people are here for crafts, not for the doggy cuteness. But okay, this is, I'm actually going, I feel like I should have moved this piece to, this is like the base and it's on 2 mats. So I'm actually going to flip the paper around and cut it off of the same paper. Do your Heritage by Mindy's Instagram, LOL. My Instagram stories about Heritage by Mindy. Did that get you go? Like, oh, I'm just influencing this week a lot. But I really do love her dry shampoo, because my lungs were really dying after using the one I recommended. Then I felt awful because it was like, wait, what just happened? What did I just cut? I feel like this cut, hold on. Oh, I was on page 7, not 8. So I see. So again, these are little pieces, which you could use more of like a smaller pattern for those, but I think there's 4 and I only see 3. Oh man. I think these are just decorative too though, right? If I looked at the design right, it looked like it was decorative. I almost missed that page. I didn't even see it. Okay, there's a little piece like that. Hopefully when I put it all together, you'll see where all these little pieces go and it'll make sense. I'm not sure where that 4th piece went, but we can always go back and cut little pieces later. The next one, I'm gonna actually move the piece. Oh, I can't do it now that we're in mid-cut. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do and just flip it around. Because I believe they're the same. They're both the bottom of the box, but they're 2 different pieces. So I'm gonna do it on that corner and then I'm gonna flip it and do the other piece on that corner if they don't interfere with each other. If that makes sense. I know I said I wasn't gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it because my professional opinion says that's the same piece. It's just on 2 different mats. If you can fit it, get it. I feel like we need some slogans like that up in here, right? Hunter's so adorable. Thank you. That is the bottom of the shaker lid. Okay. Okay. So then is it acetate on both sides? Because I only cut 1 piece of acetate. I'm going to wait. I need you. Jess, you just need to come here and do these paper crafts with us. Because obviously I'm not the best at this. I'm gonna be amazing though, guys. Everyone starts somewhere. Okay, so this cut on the corner, I believe I could easily fit the other one because it's an L shape going that way and it won't interfere. No, it's an L shape going that way, but it ends at 6.5 inches. 6 inches. You know what? I'm gonna just, in case it doesn't fit, I'm gonna pull this off first and then make sure I have a 6-inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will fit if I do it like this. So I'm gonna use the same paper, but that ain't gonna work because I can move it. Duh. I can move it. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna put the paper on how it's supposed to go. Guys, I'm a little rusty at using my Cricut right now. And then I'm gonna move this on the mat, but I can't move it off the mat because we're in the middle of a cut. Can I rotate it? I can. So I'm gonna rotate it to be up in this corner and a little bit over here. So then it won't interfere. Okay. And I could have done that on Design Space, but, or on the, yeah, on the design portion of the Design Space. But I just, oh no, Bluetooth disconnected. So we ran into our first technological hiccup. Welcome. This happens often. Sometimes it means you have to restart from the beginning. Take note of where you're at. I'm on mat 9. So if I need to come back, I just manipulated that mat. So I'll have to do that again. Reset my cut settings, reset my self-styling tool, unless it just decides to work again. Sometimes just going to Bluetooth preferences, turning off my Bluetooth, turning it back on, and then connecting or forgetting the maker and then reconnecting to it. See, we were all good. We were getting confident. We were having fun. And then, bam. Sometimes my mat is loaded too. If you load before you're connected to Bluetooth when you're not connected yet, it has an issue like connecting while it's thinking it's doing something. So unload your mat. I'm going to try not to go back to the Design Space. I just really want it to connect. It's saying, please wait. While we wait, I have 2 more mats left, 3 more mats left. But while we wait, I will start folding. Ooh, I'm on the acetate and I'm ruining it. I don't want to go back. I really don't want to go back because it leaves more space for error, because if I go back and then I come back to this spot, it will want to start at page 1 and it could possibly try to cut page 1 and it's not going. So I'm just going to cancel my cut. Okay, it just took me back to the, okay, we're good. It took me back to the mats. I'm going to continue and try to reconnect. We're not loaded. If you can get around not having to go all the way back to Design Space, then you're good. But it's still having an issue. So I'm actually going to go back to the pages again, where I was moving the pages around. And then I'm going to Bluetooth preferences, turn Bluetooth off. See why if you're just plugged into your USB port, like all this doesn't happen usually. Turn Bluetooth on. Forget the maker, remove it. Fanvi, who's that? Random person just popped up. Turn Bluetooth on. Again, I turned it off. I'm waiting for popped up. Connect. Connected. Now let's move forward in the Design Space. Connected. All right, we're good. The Maker is the only machine that does this to me. When I use my Cricut Explorer 2, I haven't used the Explorer 3 enough to know if this happens all the time, but my Explorer 2 never, rarely does this. If it does, it's because my Maker is on too, and so it just is like, which one are you using? But it never just stops in the middle of my project. All right, back to what we were doing. I do have to pick my light cardstock, change it to more, change my tool to stylus tool, apply. Now we're ready to go. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, load it. You guys see why I really don't enjoy going, like, I love going live and I love Cricketing, and actually it helps me teach you guys, but I feel like so much of us already know this, that we're like, hello, we know this already, we just don't want to run into this issue anymore. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I want to do all the box at once, so I'm going to continue to fold these guys while that thing goes back to detecting. Oh, I folded that in the wrong spot. Good for you. You ruined, you made a mistake on the baby craft. That's how newbie I can actually be at times. Okay, so now we have a bunch of these. ready for gift cards, ready for fun. I should have prepped ornaments. I'm making ornaments for our high schoolers to make tomorrow night. So maybe I'll go live with you guys sometime while I prep those. Because, did you cut? You're good? Okay. And we're on 10 after this. We only have 2 more to do. I'm excited that we're actually making this and I didn't give up on it. I'm actually going to go back to this paper because I only cut a little pieces out of it. And I'm going to cut, well, this is the shaker top though. Well, they all stack on top of each other, right? I don't know. Flip it over. It's very geometric, so even if my pattern's upside down, I feel like I'll just turn the paper like it's symmetrical. So, you know, we're 2 pages in. We only need 2 pages down. We have 2 pages left. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm making glass etch ornaments for my son's ninja class. Super fun. We're just gonna do the wood slices with high school ministry, like HSM is what we call it, in probably iron-on, and I'll cut it in a bunch of different colors, and then they can pick which one they want in glitter, and then I'm gonna cut just a bunch of letters so they can put their initials on it, or they can put like joy. Maybe I'll cut like a few different things, and then they're just gonna tie it. We were just gonna make ornaments for them, and I was like, let's just do like a DIY ornament because not everybody's gonna want one. So if they do want one, they can make it. I'm so behind on my Christmas crafts. I am not really doing much Christmas crafting this year because my goal was to make sure our website was 100% so that I could literally craft with you guys so much in the next year and actually make stuff with our files. It is legit. If you guys are not members, we have a whole free sample page now that you can get a little sample from every single type of crafting that we do. They're just basic crafts, but if you like own a Glowforge and you're like, I want to know if I like, how your files work or whatever, we have a little sample in there for you to do. Real life design space problems, right? I want to pretend like they don't exist, but they do exist and they're real and it's a part of crafting. But then that means this video might be 18 hours long. But we have 1 more page. Can we get through this? Can we get through this without any more issues? Okay, so these, I believe I just need this piece, correct? Did I set my pressure to more? I think I did. Light cardstock, more pressure. All right, we're good, we're good. I might just be needing to replace my blade eventually, soon. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the maybe I need squares. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need, maybe I need. If I was using 2 mats too, I could load that one and then peel these off while I was doing it. I think I definitely need that one. That's like a solid square. This is like a puzzle. That is one thing about paper crafting. It's like a puzzle. But another thing you could do is if you have like teenagers in your life or whatever, and you, hey Tiff! Are you coming or go? Okay, she's gone. If you have teenagers in your life or something, I should react to everybody who walks by like that, right? You could cut all this out for them and then just give them a little kit. Like, you make the box, because they love doing that kind of stuff. And if they don't have a Cricut, which I feel like in the next couple years, we're going to see teenagers having Cricuts a lot. I know a few of my kids' friends watch my channel, and they actually are like getting to the age where they're like, I want to do that. And I know one of my friend's daughters actually wants to like start a business with hers. So we're going to start seeing a bunch of our teenagers jump into this world pretty soon. And if it's anything like technology, they're going to be better at it than us, and then they're going to rule the world with it. So, again, I need 1 more piece of paper. I guess I should have grabbed 11 pieces of paper. Should I not have? Because would that not make more sense? I have 11 pieces. We're learning. I'm learning. You guys are probably just like, wow, you really are a beginner at this. So, all right. Snowflakes. I love snowflakes. What is our last board even? Our last board is the cute inserts squares. I like those. Okay. So this is the medium project. The bigger one, I feel like it looks harder. It's not a gift card holder. It's just an explosion box for Christmas. That has like a lot of little moving parts. But I feel like after doing this one, I'd be ready to jump in and do that one. So maybe we'll do that one next Monday if I don't have other things that I'm doing. All right. See, it says it's 100% done cutting. Let's see how much longer it has actually. Literally says it's been done cutting. That's so frustrating because sometimes I'll be away and I'll look and I'm like, oh, it's done. I gotta go unload it, but I'm not. It's not ready for me. It ain't ready. I have my hot glue gun fired up, and then I also have Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, which I don't know what the leading paper glue is right now, but I know a lot of people use this, but I wasn't sure if it was just because they sponsor people or because people actually like this. So paper crafters out there, if you made it this far because you're not cringing, what do you guys like to use instead of all that? Okay, we're good. We're ready to assemble. Are you guys ready to assemble? This live will be a little longer today. That's okay. We learned so many things today. What did we learn? We learned all the things. We reiterated the thing. We learned that you can get acetate at Michael's for 99 cents, which is where I'm going to be definitely going, and in the recollections spot. Okay, done with my mat. I'm going to put that under my machine. Okay, are we ready to assemble the box? I know I have a bunch of lids. I know I have a bunch of things to put together and glue. Did I get it all? Yeah, okay. So we have everything. So this is the bottom, I'm pretty sure. This is the shaker lid, she said. This is another regular lid, I believe. So I'm gonna start with the pieces I know how to use, which are the lids. So just folding them down like so. Maybe a base, I don't know. I think this is a lid though. Okay, so the lids look like this. And I'm probably just gonna hot glue so that it stays and I don't have to sit and hold it. But if you like the more like cleanness of a regular glue, you could do that. But where are you guys at with paper crafting? Do you guys love it, hate it, scared of it, like it? I haven't done any polls today. What is the big thing for boys that age right now? It was Ninja Turtles when my son was that age. You could craft something with the fave thing and maybe a decorated cake. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys something. I want to tell you something. So I'm in the Cricut group on Facebook called Cricut for Beginners. It's a fun group to be in. It's kind of hard sometimes because the questions that I get like asked, you're like, oh my gosh, the people who are answering you are leading you so far off the beaten path. But so it's like beginners in there that are trying to help other beginners, which is great, and it's a great community. It's like 450,000 people on Facebook in this group, so I'm assuming you guys are probably in it. If you're not, go in there and help people. They need help. But all that to say, somebody was like, what should I make my husband for Christmas? And a bunch of people were like, he doesn't want shirts or tumblers, so nothing. I don't make him anything. He doesn't like anything I make him. Guys, what you have to do is you customize the things he does want. And this is going off the realm of teenage boys too, or whatever you're asking for boys. You figure out what they actually want, and then you customize that. You don't go, okay, yeah, I'm going to make a shirt because I know how to make it, and it's going to have an SVG that I like for you on it. You go, okay, I was planning to get you a tool set, so what I'm going to do on top of that is I'm going to Cricut the bag, or I'm going to just put your name somewhere on it, or I'm going, not on the tool, because obviously like guys don't want to walk around with like blinged tools or anything, but I'm saying like you take the parts that like they're only gonna see, like maybe the inside of the bag, and you put like your favorite saying on there, or just a reminder like, I love you, every time you use your tools you should think of me because I got these for you, you know. So it's not a matter of like changing our husbands to like our DIY crafts. It's adding the DIY element to something you're already planning to get them. So with a teenage boy, oh, I didn't fold this one. What I would say is, yes, figure out what they like, because all teenage boys are different. You're going to have gamer boys, you're going to have sports boys, you're going to have, I don't know, all the other type of boys out there, and what you're gonna get them. So like if you do have a gamer boy, like, and you're getting like a gamer chair, how can you monogram the gamer chair, or like put their initial on it, or spruce it up a bit? So start with what they want, and then kind of like a gift card, and then make the DIY part for your own happy soul because you want to DIY something for them. But then it's not like, oh, thanks, I got a knitted sweater, Grandma. You know how like that's the stigma of like a DIY gift for men. They're like, I don't want a knitted sweater. But you're like, okay, but you do want, let me give you a different idea. So like you do want, for this, my brother-in-law actually really loved it, was I got him, Dustin used to brew beer for all the guys in the family, and we would get like a caddy or like a bucket or something, and then I would make the bucket be useful for the future. So like my uncles, I did like Tony's ice stash or something, like, so that he could reuse it for drinks, and then there was that DIY element in it, but it wasn't like it's a sweater, you know, or a t-shirt or a tumbler. And then I don't know. There's just so many things that you could do. Excellent suggestions, Tay. You're right. We have to do the things. Oh, where'd that go? The receiver would want and can add our little touches to it. Exactly. And if it's like someone who is like, I do not want people to see that my wife made me something for Christmas, do it discreetly. Like, it's like the engraving the inside of your ring type situation. Like, he knows it's there and you know it's there. And when he does take his ring off to wash his hands or whatever he's doing, he sees that and he thinks of you. Where can you put those DIY elements where people aren't going to be like, oh, you're wearing a handmade thing by your wife or whatever, or your son is going to go to school with the backpack that says my mom loves me on it, like, you know, thinking about what they want. And some kids and husbands want that and love that, and if that's them, then make it for them. But I feel like that's part of the element of doing it, is like, I'm doing it because I love you. I'm also doing it because I love you, not myself and not the people I want to see out there seeing that I love you. Like, I want you to see that I love you. So does that make sense? My hubby likes his last name on all his tools because of his old job. They all shared tools, so they knew whose was whose. Right. And there are definitely things that are needed that they want us to do. And I found that a lot of men get into the crafting world because, or in like the Cricut world, because they need stuff like that. And then they realize like, oh, you could do that with that machine. That machine's pretty cool. Like, I'm going to get into that and do that. So I feel like there's two people we really need to start educating on this, is the teens, because they're growing up and they're going to have this, and then the men, because I feel like they're going to have this as well. So semi-discreet monograms are always good for guys too. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I'm just assembling all the pieces I know how to, and then we'll figure out where they go from there. I know that these fold like this, but I want the snowflakes on the outside because they're so cute. Right? I'm pretty sure these go like this. Jess, are you here? I feel like that's, oh yes, because they fall up, they fall down, right? It explodes. And this is where the gift cards actually go. I believe this is how it works. Nope, I want this on the outside. So I want these to be folded up. Yes, okay. I don't remember what I asked you, Jess. Like, okay, yes. I'm just going to assume I'm doing it right until you say no. There's a lag, so it's always hard. Like, I ask the question, and then it's like 20 seconds later I get the answer, and I'm like, what was I talking about 20 seconds ago? Okay, this is the shaker lid, right? So, ooh, this is scary. I got it. I got it. So I think we're getting 2 different lids out of this, or 3 different. What is this one? This one goes inside. Is there 2 different explosion pieces to this element? Look, it's so delicate. So little. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. These are tiny. VarkTech. If your saying is parents approved, those are always fun for teens too. My husband likes me to make smart mouth shirts for him. Yeah, and anything with smart mouth stuff on it is hilarious. Alrighty. We're gonna finish this, I promise. Even if it's a 2-hour live today, but we're gonna finish it, I promise you. This lid is very delicate. I feel like this is gonna be the hardest part. But I'm getting it. It just takes a little extra time and effort. Okay. But you don't have to do the shaker lid if you don't want to do the shaker lid. If it scares you, you don't have to. But challenge yourself. Okay. There's a box that goes inside the gift card box for candy. Got it. And this is the lid for that. I see now. Okay. So this is the candy lid. This is the optional regular lid. This is the optional shaker lid, right? And then these are the cards. This is the base. Maybe this is the box and this is the lid because they look very similar. I think that's that, right? Or I don't. We'll see we'll see how it fits when it all goes together. When all the pieces are done, then I think it's going to be self-explanatory. But till then, we craft. Pivot. Right, and if you have like favorite show, making all that stuff is all good. I really like hot glue for paper crafting. I know a lot of people don't use it very often, but like I just love the satisfaction of having it stay like right away. So really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. Where's all my comments at? Did we freeze? Are we gone? Or we just... All right. What have you found to be the best product to go inside of the shaker part? Fine or chunky glitter polymer clay? Oh, like the little polymer clay shapes. I think personally chunky glitter is so cute. I'm gonna put pixie dust in this because duh. But you could do like sequins. You can do cute little shapes and confetti. You could make confetti with your Cricut and put those inside too. If you have like little stars or little shapes that you want to just have cutting like a bunch of, you can just throw a little bit of those in. I feel like this needs to be perfect, and I glued it just a little too inward. Hopefully it fits. How did I miss this side? I didn't fold the shaker top on this side. Joy. Okay. There's that lid. What's this? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna fold it. We're gonna figure it out. I really can't stay. Snow globe tumblers sound interesting. No, these are snow globe shaker lids, basically. They're like, it's like a snow globe tumbler, but on the top of the lid. You can do this. All of our 3D letters have the shaker lid option. All of our 3D letter boxes have the shaker top option. So learning what you like to put in your shaker tops and learning to work with acetate is a really good idea if you're a member, because we've got shaker options for everything pretty much. There's a few other boxes that Jess has designed that have shaker options too, like our Toy Story boxes, I believe. Yeah, it's super cute. It's like the little claw box with the little guy coming out of it, the alien, and then there's a shaker option, so you can put cute like candy in it. I love making shaker cake toppers. Cute. Super cute. Been making paper cake toppers to go with cake theme I make. Super fun. I never thought of sequins. Yeah, sequins, sprinkles, if it's like a birthday party theme. Ugh. I'm crocheting so my hands can't type. Oh, got it. I figured. I'm like, people are here. They're just probably busy crafting or working or doing something. What's the best adhesive for acetate? Does hot glue work well? Yeah, that's a good question. Paper crafters, what do you say? Because it does melt your acetate. So, okay, this is the little box that goes on the inside. Look, it goes like that. It's a little box for the inside of the explosion box. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. I need to make so many of these. They're so cute. Okay, so Jess, do I stack all these on top and save one to go on top so that there's dimension? Is that what we're doing? So one is for decoration and the rest are for like volume. And then I put the acetate on top of the thing. And then should I cut another piece of acetate though? Because do I want it to be clear or do I want it to be like, how does this work? So I put the acetate on top of all of these, right? To stack all of them, okay? And don't just leave one for decoration, or do I leave one for the top decoration, or no? I feel like I'm gonna need to use the Barely Art glue for this step though, because it's gonna need a lot of precision. And how do I put these together? Does this go like this? Okay, yes, I'm gonna put this together. So these sit on top of each other like this, right? I see what we're doing here. I can see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness. Open your eyes, let's begin. All right, we got that. And then we have that. And then do I put the box in? See how I'm ignoring the shaker top? I'm gonna ignore the shaker top for a second. Then you put the box in. Oh, this is so cute. So then you glue the box down. I have a feeling one of these pieces of paper is for the bottom of the box, just to make it like finished off. So then you put the box inside of here. Paper tape when doing acetate to paper and paper to paper, and foam tape when making the space. Hold on, you guys disappeared. For the shaker element. That was confusing. This part will go on the inside of the box. There's an extra square that goes on that part. Okay, I think, I don't know. Okay, so then these are for decoration, yes? For the back of the gift card. And then oh, wait, maybe these fold around this, and then, so that's for the gift card slidey thingy, and then this goes on here like this, or does this fold around? We'll do one together in explanation. Like this, Jess? So it holds the gift card, but then I glue it to the back so then it's not sticking out the back of the box. Is that how that works? I think that's how it works. If I'm doing it wrong, there's a lag, so. Okay, so these are for the holding the gift card in. So then it looks like this. And then it glues on the inside of the box. So then you can do 4 gift cards. So for the people you were getting 4 gift cards for the people you're getting 1 gift card for, we got 2 crafts for y'all. I love this. I'm gonna make some for so many people. You can make these different, they don't have to be Christmas themed either. These could be birthday themed, and you can just have them, all the pieces cut out so you can assemble it and they don't take up space. Like, I'm all about that life. So I'm not sure if I did it right, and I'm pretty sure this piece just goes on for extra decoration. What's the best glue gun to get? I really love any AdTech glue gun, but I'm actually, I think this year, going to buy one of every single glue gun on the market to start really testing who actually has the best glue gun, like the glue gun showdown. That is sometimes why I don't do paper crafts. We don't have directions. Got it. That is good to know. And I would really love to like have some sort of way for you guys to, the nice thing is like the more you do them, the more you start to kind of just understand them. So if we have a few that we can show you like the basics and then build on top of that, I think it would be really beneficial. So that is great to know. We need to show you guys. I'm still waiting to hear back from Jess if I'm doing this wrong. That is correct. Got it. The last, oh, that one's a little crooked. I suck at life. All right. I think it was the decoration part that is correct, which is kind of an element that is for extra decor. This will hold the gift card without those little pieces because remember I lost one. So if I can't find it, I could recut it or I could just leave it as is. Be like, I made this for you. That's all you get. So cute. I love this. Thank you for doing this that way I can make it. Yay. Yeah, I feel like that's the goal is I want to show off all the fun things that need explanation. Because we are about having files that are going to probably need explanation because they're a little bit more advanced, you know? Some of them can be. All right, let's glue this down. This is so cute. For the sake of time, I am not going to do the shaker lid today. I feel like I need to master shaker lids and shaker things before I embarrass myself too much with that. So I'm going to do some shaker testing on my own, and we will, if you want to follow Crafty Mommy Bees, she's amazing at paper crafts. She will help with that. Maybe I can have Jess on her next round of shaker do like a stop motion step-by-step or something. That would be awesome. Okay, so here's the explosion box that you put 4 gift cards in, and then you put a little treat in the center. And oh, I love the double-sided paper. It's just so much more fun. So, but then it closes and you put the lid on, and you could put cute things on the outside. You could put a tag. You could leave it as is. If it has a shaker lid, it's fancy. So then you've got this box that when they get, and you put a little gift tag, or you could tie some twine and a cute little holly or some, what is it called, like branches or something cute. Does this go on the bottom? I feel like this goes on the bottom to make it like clean. I'm gonna do this side because I think that's cuter. And then there's a piece of paper for the bottom to clean up the base. And then you have a cute box that when you open it, it explodes into gift cardness, and then you could put their favorite candy, or you could put like if it's a store, like something I'm doing is I'm getting like a little sample from a store, and then I'm getting the gift cards for that. So you could do, if it fits in that little box, you could do that. But is that not so cute? So this imports into Design Space the perfect size. So do not resize it, like it says. Do not resize it. I love it. Good job, Jess. Available to our members today. Also, these available to the members. Basic beginner craft that we started the day off with. There's a more extensive one with the bow and everything on top. So if you are ready for it, try it. Let's do a holiday challenge. If you guys make the box, this one or the next one, and you post it on Instagram with the hashtag, I don't know, what's a good hashtag for the day, for this, the rest of this month will be, I want to see what you guys are making. And we're going to start doing challenges with you guys. So when you guys make crafts from our membership and tag us and hashtag them, we're going to do some giveaways for you guys when we see people making stuff with us. I already see a mistake I made. What did I do? I glued this a little bit off center. So that's fun. Got to fix that. Okay. So there you have it. If I can do it, you can do it. Get moving on your crafting. This is such an easy, I say that now. This is such an easy, fast craft. This is such an easy, fast craft once you learn it that will elevate a gift card giving situation. And you could bulk make these so that you're not crafting last minute when you get around to doing one. It's like food prep. Like when you make one, make 10 and store them so then you can give them away all year long. All right, now I gotta figure this out. I had it And a shaker lid, I really was wanting to do it, but we are already an hour and a half in to this live, so I'm gonna spare you guys anymore. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you next Monday with some more fun things. Don't forget my free printable planner is out. If you're not a member, you can get that. If you are a member, you will get more extensive versions of it pretty soon. I will be adding more printables and fun things like that. All the goodness. There's mock-ups for the business members, but I'll be sharing more about that later and how to use those. So love you guys. I'll see y'all next Monday. Bye.